Wow, what a game by Jacob against Aurora, and FaZe is now 2-0. It was so nice to see Jacob enjoying the game. He was having fun, he was laughing, and if I may add a small thing, he should be doing that when things are not going his way. But I understand why is that so, because everybody's shitting on him and he didn't have so many good performances so far. So it takes a little to start rolling and feel comfortable. Let's watch his POV, man. I have to admit I was impressed. I must say I was a little bit skeptical when I saw CT smoke mist in pistol. Nice kill here on Xantares. I remember Jacob jumped here to try and hold Vicadia. Maybe there's something to it that he started shooting before he landed on top of the ledge. Yeah, you see where the bullets are going. He didn't get his recoil back. Second round, FaZe were eco. Only Carrigan had scout. From this moment, I started sensing that he might be feeling it this game. I was hoping he's gonna get another one here. In this round here, in this default round, he's gonna get flashed by Frozen to clear lower. The classic play. He's gonna jump spot to try and spot the op. If the op is boosted short, he would have seen the op here. But he's making too much noise. Props to Aurora as well for getting Xantares tucked in here. He wins the duel. These things happen. Cannot be sure if there's somebody there. Maybe the only thing he could have done is to call Frozen to come lower close with him so they can trade better. But this could also be a part of the prep. You see how far away Frozen is from Jacob. B-pop round. Huge kill here. He manages to survive as well. Kill second guy. If you watch their first game against Passion UA, the first time they did this pop, it wasn't successful because smoke in double door is way too late. And I believe Quen was in double door, he killed 3 guys. Against these kind of setups, when you know people are going to be playing inside B, this is really good. 4v5 here, they take short and this is huge. Execute from short, the waterfall smokes. Jump CT. He might have seen Voxic there, judging by the way he's aiming, but he doesn't overextend and they're gonna be satisfied with having sight and playing after plan. How many players and how many teams you know they would be feeling like we are 4v5, we need to get a frag somewhere so it's 4v4. Now look at this positioning. He's not standing on the ledge up front because they would be able to see his shadow. He's standing like this. Kills Xantares, immediately takes cover. So smart by him. He knows he has a guy inside, and look at these shots now. Honestly, when I was watching this live, I got goosebumps. Twist is now 1v1. I'm not sure why Voxic didn't go to side. Probably he wouldn't be able to defuse anyways, because Twist would come boost box. Let me see where the bomb was planted exactly. Yeah, there's no way he would have defused this. But to go back to this situation, really good positioning, doesn't overextend first, and doesn't get greedy when killing Xantares. So for him, that's enough. And he knows that once they come retaking, they come side, FaZe has good crossfire. Next round, I was a bit surprised that FaZe didn't do their default 3 from tunnels, because look at the money. They have 3 in a row. They probably felt like, yeah, they saved twice. They're probably gonna go for a full buy. But in fact, only Xantares had an M4, Voxic had scout, and Vicadia was pushing lower tunnels. So what happens is, you see how Frozen is hidden here. Jacob was jiggle pick if somebody picks into him. Somebody pushes, proceeds to check lower tunnels. Vicadia kills him. Vicadia gets Frozen as well. Earlier against Passion UA, second round, they were doing this anti-force where they go 3 guys from tunnels. They proceed contacting lower. They clear everything. They stay thorough. Again, the only explanation I have is that they didn't expect Aurora to be half by here. Vicadia hit some crazy shots. Another short hit. This time, only 1 flash. I don't know how they knew that Voxic is far away, but he deletes Xantares there. Previously, they did B-split smoke, so this is what gives Xantares the ability to jump into CT. The reason they did it this way, they didn't want to telegraph it because previously they did waterfall smokes, they did full exit. And when you do it early round, cities will block you with nades. So this is like a surprise round by them. Voxic misses here, just deleted him instantly. Huge kill on Xantares. Also gets Vicadia here on mid, which was huge not to let them save. Again, another A hit. They molly city, they cut off Xantares, who is rotation. Only smoke on top of the new box. Voxic goes back to help Marger there. And as soon as Voxic shots deep long, look at what Jacob does. This was an awesome reaction. Kills Xantares, he uses those 2 seconds to kill him and to go back. He's ready to trade further with his teammates. Big shot here. To see all of the things he did, he was definitely in the mode. But what makes this game different from the ones before is that he was fully confident in what he's doing. Yes, Captain, obviously, of course, you need to hit your shots. But the ideas he had were good. He didn't overextend. He didn't do any mess-ups. And he was exactly ready to react when needed, like in this situation. A bit rough city pistol because Jacob and Brocky are alone on A. He was about to go close long so Brocky can flash for him and they check long. But Xantares picks and he does what Xantares does best. Deletes people. Now look at this. It's like we're watching Donk. I don't think he meant to do this smoke, to be honest. He wanted to do the deep one. It was even bad. First gun round, FaZe decide to take long as 4. Brocky, who would be flashing for them. And the 3 of them to fight. So they smoke long double door from far away. They molly blue. There's nothing. Jacob has long. He's doing this jump spot with smoke. Jota is picking. He gets flashed by his teammate. Kills Jota. Kills Xantares as well. Now you might be asking yourselves, why is he picking after first frag? It's because Aurora did his corner smoke. There's nobody to help him. So he knows if he lets them crunch him, there's not much he can do. And they're gonna be doing all of the nades inside pit because early on Aurora didn't do any nades. Another long take, same position, same thing by Jacob. Xantares is gonna pre-fire him, he sees him. Jacob kills him through smoke, he gets some info more. 9-9, FaZe decide to go and crunch middle. Look at Frozen, he's gonna leave B completely and they group up to check short and to check mid to be ready to fight. They fade the smoke. They get 2 frags. Twists and Frozen are close. In the meantime, Brocky was holding long. And it's also a pity that he missed the shot because Jota jumped. And that's a 10th round for FaZe. To be honest, in this situation, I wasn't sure what their goal was because Frozen and Twist were ready to fight B-split. Carrigan and Jacob were fighting short on their own. Luckily, they managed to get 2 for 2. I don't know how, to be honest. Twist and Frozen, they jump out through smoke. Look at how much spacing Twist is making. And this was an interesting 1v1, to say the least. How Voxic is surviving on 17 HP. Five HP actually. Oh yeah, and this round 1v2. Fights happening on B. 2 of the last guys alive, Major and Voxic. 15 and 2 HP. Huge patience on Jacob. Also checking window in case somebody picks him. Major is gonna nade double door. He's gonna pick. Now look at this. Voxic was probably afraid that Jacob might run in and kill Major as he's planting. So he wants to make him afraid, misses, and Jacob gets both. Let's see it from Voxic's POV. Now, I don't know. I think the problem in this round is that Major is planting while Voxic has up. If Voxic misses a shot, that's 1v1. But still, could you ask for more than that in this round? Next round, FaZe take long, but he has a good idea, a good guess. This also could be a match prep. Anti-shot. He does molly for them. They are through the smoke. He does the flash, but he doesn't have helmet. This round, we have to give it to Twist. It was crazy how he did it, and also Aurora misses the first smoke for waterfall. Vicadia jumps down against 4 men alive. Yeah, I'm not saying anything. And in the last round, they decide to fight long as 3. Rocky has only 1 flash. There's no smoke for corner. Look at Frozen's position. Honestly, much better shoring by FaZe. Although Aurora did mess up quite a bit. Similarly to Passion UA. But not to take anything away from FaZe, they did play much better than they played against Passion UA with throwing all of those. I think they threw 2 rounds 3v1. But I'm really happy for Jacob. This could be first sign of him getting confident, having fun. I want to see more of that, regardless of if he's gonna have 20 bombs or not. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think. Maybe I missed something. But I wanted to check his game out, his POV, and to see what was different from the games before.